Hi guys, it's Katie here again from Creativa. I have another video to do today. In the last video we made the expanding file folder, so it was pretty easy. This is one of my easy little projects. So it opens up and then we have this big expanding folder, but we have nothing in it, so I thought we would do some inserts today. So I made this using a set of SVG files, and that's these ones here. They're available in my Etsy store, so I'll pop the link in the description box below so you can go and have a look. This is a really easy project and fun, and you could use this for all sorts of things. So you could make this little folder and you could store photos in it. It could be like a little mini album. You could fill it full of ephemera and send it to a friend as happy mail, or you could store your own ephemera in here. There's all sorts of things that you could do. You could make it in a scrapbook style with scrapbook paper like I've done. You could make it in a junk journal style. I sort of had a go at making one in a junk journal style. I haven't finished it off yet. But there's lots of things that you could do with this. So as a part of the SVGs, which are scalable vector graphic files for electronic cutting machines, I have provided the files to make this little guy here, but also a set of files as a part of this, or some files as a part of this set for making some little inserts to go in there, because you know, you'd like to have options. I like to have options. So today we're going to make some little inserts using the last three sets, the last three files in this set. So they're really easy to make, but I just wanted to, because sometimes the screenshots don't really explain what you can do with them, so I thought I would just go through and show you a few things that we could make. So mainly I'm using this D1 piece here, and the blue pieces underneath are the actual pieces themselves that I've cut out of cardstock. And then the pink pieces are the mats for those, so you don't have to measure anything. The mats are just already sized for you. You just have to pop your paper in, whatever you're cutting, and you know, it'll cut the mat to fit for you. So I'm using this D1 piece as a base, and that's just a piece of paper folded in half. I mean, you could do that yourself, but it's already sized to fit in here, and it's already sized to fit all these little pockets that I've provided. So I'm using the D1 little booklet. D2 is a pocket that fits the length of this little booklet quite well, or perfectly, I should say. I'm also using E1 as a base, and that is just a little bit bigger than a 6x4 photo. So if you wanted to use this to store photos, then you could use that E1 piece as a photo mat. The little booklet, the D1 booklet, is also the size to fit a 6x4 photo. So I did think ahead and design this so that a 6x4 photo would easily fit in here, in each of the little sections, like so. So the D1 and the E1 I'm using mainly for my bases. The E2 is like a little Polaroid. I'll show you that later. E3 is a belly band, which will fit in the on the E1 base, and also on the D1 base. E4 is like a little waterfall, and we'll use that to make a waterfall today. E5 is a mat for a 3" by 4" photo, just so you know you don't have to size that. You can just make those up nice and easily. And then all of these pieces here in the Inserts 3 file are pockets to go on the base, the E1 base and the D1 base. So we're going to make a few things today so that you can see how to use those things, alright? So let's put that to the side, and I've already cut out a few things. So here's a little pile of things that we're going to make into inserts to go into our little expanding file folder. And I'll leave this here so I can show you which pieces I've cut out. So for this first one, I have cut out 2 of these D2 pockets, and also 4 of the D5 mats. And then I have cut out 1 of the E1 bases and 1 of the E6 mats, and that's all here. So my Cricut has cut it for me and has also scored all of the pieces for me. So all I've done is ink the edges. So these are those two D2 pockets, and these pieces here are the mats for those, the D5 mats. I've got 4 of those, and then this is my E1 base piece and the E6 mat that goes on top of that. So this one's nice and easy. Okay, so let's just pop this to the side. So I'm going to use these little pockets to make doors. So I do need to cut off my tabs off these pockets so that they don't flip about. I don't need those. So this is actually the only cutting that you need to do. So I'll just bring out my cutting board, and it's got some bits stuck to it. And I'm just going to line up my score line on this tab here on my cutting line and try to, I can't see it. Where are you? There we go, the light's not great. Maybe I'll pull it out a little bit more. That might be a little bit better. So I'll just cut that little tab off. Now I'm blinded. Okay, just cut that little tab off. And the same for this one. And so I've left these tabs on here so that you could easily make this into a pocket as well as a flip. All you need to do is cut the tabs off to make it into a flip. Just wanted to make these little guys, these little pieces as versatile for you as possible. Just trim that one off. Okay, so now we have little flips, and they're going to be our doors. So I'm just going to ink around those bits that I've just trimmed off so it looks the same as everything else. I'm using this Tim Holtz Distress ink, and I'm using gathered twigs today. So I'll do it both sides, which I always forget, but with a flip I need to ink both sides. So I'm just making really simple little inserts today, nothing over the top, but you know, use your imagination and decorate these things and embellish these things any way you like. Okay, and then I'm just going to grab my glue. Whoops. I'm using the same glue I always do. It's Tiger Grip glue by Helmer. Okay, so my plan is that this guy is going to fit on here like so, and I might even put a little paper clip there to hold him in place while we put the other one down. So I'll just line that up on that edge, and then this one should just line up perfectly on this edge, and we will have little doors. Cute, huh? Yep. Okay, so I'm just going to put some glue on this tab. And stick her down. Glue everywhere, Katie. Would not be a project by me if it didn't have glue everywhere. Where's my little... I'm just putting a gluey mess there, and it's bound to be coming through on this side as well. And I'll just press that tab down. Oh, if you can hear a noise behind me or to the side of me, it's my little dog. He's hanging out in here with me at the moment. It's pretty early in the morning actually, so he's still napping. Okay, so what I might do is I probably have not lined this up very well, or I have not cut the tabs off. But anyway, I'm going to put some glue on this tab, and I do want them to match up pretty perfectly, so I think I'm going to line it up along here, and I can just trim down the side if I haven't done very well, which it appears that I have not. So I'll just, sometimes when you fold that fold line, it's depends how well you fold it as to how neat your finish will be. But that's what we have scissors for. So because that is a little bit annoying to me, I'm just going to trim that little side bit off. It's basically a millimetre thick, but I can't live with that. How are we along the bottom? I think we're good. Okay, so now we have a little door open, and this is, as I say, the size of a 6x4, so you can easily put a 6x4 photo in here. So now I'm just going to attach that mat on there, and it will cover up my tabs. I just use a different glue for my mats. It doesn't wrinkle the paper at all, and it's a bit cheaper than the Tiger Grip glue. I'm wearing, it's a bit chilly here this morning, I'm wearing so many clothes I feel a bit like a snowman. It'll warm up though. Okay, so there's a mat on there. And then I'm thinking about rounding these corners. Should I do that? I think I will. I'll just find my little corner rounder punch. Here it is. And I will just, hope this is the right decision, round these corners off. You don't have to. I just have a bit of a thing around corners. Okay, so I'll just ink up those corners again. And that one. Okay. So now I just need to attach my mats. So I'm also going to have to round the corners on those. 1, 2. Doesn't matter which way these ones go. And put a little bit of ink on those corners. Okay, and then glue those down. So you could put magnets on here to hold this closed if that's what you wanted to do, but I'm just going to put a little tie closure on here, I think. The glue's feeling the cold as well. Okay, just pop that on there. Nice. And this one. My dog's making a funny little noise there. Okay. Pop that one on there. Okay, I'm going to flip it closed. And these are my mats for the front. I think they go like so. So I will round that side and this side. Put a bit of ink on that one. So this little bit of paper here that I'm using, I actually put a little bit of coffee stain on it because it was very bright. It was a bit too bright for what I was looking for, so I just gave it a little spray with a bit of coffee. Okay, and this one can go on here. Because I put a little bit of coffee on here, it's not real flat. So I mean, I could have ironed it, but I don't iron clothes, and I really try to avoid ironing paper as well. Although if I'm going to iron anything, it's probably going to be paper. Okay, and then this one. And that one down there. Cute. Just a cute, fun, quick little insert. I like to make some quick projects sometimes. Some of the projects that I do take ages, so it's nice to have a quick one. So now I'm going to find the halfway point here with my pencil and my ruler. So halfway would be 8 centimeters. Let's put a mark there. And I need my rubber. And then I've got some hole reinforcers here. And I have just put a little bit of distress ink on those. So I'm just going to put one of these here. They're big, aren't they? They look big on this little insert. I'll flip it around so I can... Okay, and put one there. Okay, and then I need a hole punch. What have I done with my hole punch? I do have a normal office hole punch, but it's not right in front of me. But I have this leather punch, and I love this leather punch. Punches everything. And it has lots of different holes. Okay, so I feel like it could even be a bit bigger than this one, but anyway, we'll work with this for now. 1 and 2, like so. Oops, poke that out. There we go. Okay, so I could also put little holes in here, little reinforcers on this side. Let's do that. Try and line them up. A bit of the shakes this morning. I'm not really, I haven't been up very long. I cut all this out yesterday, but then I was just too tired to do the video. I thought, oh, I'm bound to mess it up. Wait till the morning. And then I'm going to use this little bit of, I don't know, Hessian jute string. I used it for this closure, so I think I'll just keep going with that. So I'm just going to thread it through here and through here. Now this would look nice with a bit of seam binding or something like that as well, but I'm going to continue with my theme. I'm running a bit low on seam binding, so I'm trying to think about some other things that I can use. Okay, tie it up, and there is one little insert. Cute. So I'll put that one to the side. Let's have a look what I've got here. Okay, so I have already attached the mats on this one. I've got a pile of stuff next to me. Let me just make a bit of space. Okay, so for this one I have just cut out again the E1 base and the E6 mat, so that's these two guys here, and I've already rounded my corners on both of these and inked them up to save a bit of time. And then I have two little pockets. These are the F4 pockets with the F8 mats that I've already attached. And I have rounded the corners on the bottom of this one, so this is going to just be my bottom pocket that sits on here. And I thought I'd just continue with the theme. So all I need to do is attach this mat to this one. So I was also thinking that, you know, you could use all of this to make a really cool little sort of junk journal style file folder. And instead of these being photo mats, you could just, you know, cut the corners off and make them into tags. And that would be cool. And then you could collage them and decorate them. I'm going to do that. But I wanted to get this video up. So, oops. Okay, and then for my pockets, I'm just going to fold down this tab, which is the top of my pocket, and glue it down, and that'll reinforce my edge as well, because we don't actually need that tab, but it will be handy to reinforce the edge of our pocket so it doesn't get all torn up. So I'll just wipe that glue off. down. Now this is just a little bit smaller just to make it cute, see? Okay, so I just put some glue on these tabs. And then pop it down here, have a little pocket. Super simple, super quick. One pocket. And this one here, I'm also going to glue down this strip here where it's going to be the top of our pocket. And this time, so I could just put it down like that as a pocket, but this time I'm thinking I will slide this one into this one so that this top pocket goes all the way down. So if I didn't want it to go all the way down, I could just close that up and glue it down like that, and it would be another short pocket. But I'm thinking that I will slide this tab in here, if I could, like so. So then this top pocket is a long pocket as well. So I'm not going to put any glue on this one, but I'm going to put some glue on these side tabs. And then slide it in. Like so. Like so. Try and line it up. Is that lined up? Feels wonky. Oh, I think that's okay. Oh, it was until I did that. Okay, let's try again. How's that? Fine. It'll be fine. So, I should mention that you could map the back of these as well, obviously, and then that would be a place for a photo. And then you could also have these little pockets in here, but I just didn't want to waste your time. I did by doing that, but I did want to point that out. So we've got little pockets here that we can put things in, but also on the back we can use that whole section for a photo. So let me see here. I have already made this little 3x4 insert, which is this guy here, E5. So I cut out my E5 and I've rounded the corners, and then I made my photo mat, which is E10, and rounded those corners, and I have used my Cricut pen to write on here, so then these things can easily slide in the pockets. Cute, huh? Let's just put that in there for now. And that would look nice with a little border or something across the top, I think. And I think this is just getting a little bit caught on that bottom tab. So let's just make a little room so that it can, there we go. So yeah, a little border across the top or something would make that look cute. But there's another one to go in there. Okay, so this guy here, I've used exactly the same pieces as this one here, but I wanted to show you a different way of using these little pockets. So for this one, if I could get it off, there we go. For this one, I'm going to make these little pockets here, these F4 pockets, which are also these F4 pockets, into those kind of little bumpers on the side. So I'm going to need one side of this to attach to the top and bottom. But my other 3 tabs on both of these I need to cut off. So as you can see, I've just put little crosses there to remind me to cut those off. So I just pop that to the side and grab my cutting board. I'm just going to do the same thing and trim off the tabs. I can see I did not do a very good job of that. A little bit further over maybe. And then this long one, and then this one. Okay, so now it's just a flip, and the same for this one. And this one. go. I realise, or I have noticed that when I use my cutting board, it shakes the camera, and I apologise for that. I bought a new arm for my camera, but it's not long enough, so I have to figure out how to set that up, and then hopefully it won't wobble. Okay, so I'm just rounding those corners because I like to do that. And I'm just going to ink around them. Inking, inking, inking. And this one. Okay, so my plan is to attach these guys onto the bottom here and then also the top. So let's just do it. Just turn it to the side so I can line it up. One there, one there. Press it down. Burnish, burnish, burnish. And then the same on this side. Well, this is just another little, you know, different kind of quick insert. You might not want to do this. You might think it's great. That's entirely up to you. But I just wanted to show you how you could use the same pieces in different ways to do different things. I think that's about right. Maybe over a squidge. How's that look? Oh, it's okay. Okay. So I could ink up this side and mat that side, but I'm going to be lazy for now. I might go back and do it later, but I just don't want to take up all of your time. I just want you to get the idea of the things that you could use each of the little bits for. Okay, and so here's my mat. I don't suppose it matters which way it goes up. And I'll pop that down on here. I coffee stain this one too, so it does not want to flatten terribly. Probably didn't need to coffee stain this one, but I got a little happy with the spray bottle. I want to tell you as well, if you're coffee staining things and you're cutting with your electronic cutting machine, I highly recommend that you cut the pieces out and then you coffee stain them, because otherwise it's really difficult to get the warped pages to stick on your mat. So I have discovered. Okay, so there's our little. Okay, and then we have two little mats here, and these are going to go on the top. Come on. Come on. Don't be shy. Okay, pop that one on here. Let's think about this, because that kind of looks upside down. Oh well, such is life. It's got a little bit of text on there. Could be upside down. Let's see. If I turn it around that way, then is this one upside down? No! Alright, this is the way it's going to be. Bit of glue on this one. Pop that down. Okay. So you could probably also do these from the sides, although they might actually meet up in the middle. It's up to you. I mean, just play around with it. It's just cardstock, isn't it? Okay, then I was going to put some holes in this one as well. So let's say that the center of this is roughly there. and the centre of this one is roughly there. At least they're both the same if they're not centred. And I'll put some more of these little guys on here. One here. My hands are cold, they're not working very well today. And here. Okay. Put a hole in there again. Where's my punch? And put a hole in there. And in here. And we'll put a little bit of that string in this one as well. Thread that through there. Probably need about that much. Trim that off. And slide this one through here. And tie it up. Another little different insert, so I could put something in there. So with this paper pack that I'm using, it's from Creativa Creations. I think it's called Secret Love or My Love or something. Came with these postcards, so I've got little postcards on the back. I thought they were kind of cute, so we could just slide one of those in here. Which one should we go with? Let's go with, oh, that one's cute. Let's just slide that in there, and I could also get a few more bits and pieces in there as well, but for now I'll just leave it at that. So that's another little insert. So we've got 3. Okay, what else have I got? Here's one more. So this one I have just cut one of the pockets. So this is exactly the same base. It's the E1 base, and this pocket that I've cut would be, I believe, this F2 pocket, and this pocket we will just pop on the bottom. So I have already cut out my mat and my base, and I've got some glue on here, and pop this one down. All the butterflies, they're kind of facing the wrong way. You know, I suppose butterflies go sideways too. And then this one I'm just going to use as a pocket. I've already rounded the corners on this. I'm just going to glue that tab down again at the top. So I'll just do that. Manage that. Wipe that glue off again. And then I'm just going to fold those little tabs in and stick it down. So this one is exactly the same size as the width of the pocket. So we can pop that one down. Another cute little quick insert. But you know, fun when you're pulling all these things out of the file folder and find all these little inserts with pockets and things stuffed in them. It's cute. It's fun. It's easy. So I will go ahead after I've put all of these together and do a little bit of embellishing and fill up all the pockets with things. But I just wanted to show you how to use each of the pieces. Okay, so there's another little insert for our file folder. And then, what have we got here? We've got something stuck together. What have I done? What have I done? Okay, so this one is exactly the same as this one, but this one has got the corner pocket, so we've got the E1 base with the E6 mat, and then I've cut out one of the F3 corner pockets and the F7 mat to go on top of that. So that is just exactly the same as this one, so we may as well do it. You can fast forward through this bit if you think, yeah, I got that, Katie. I'm going to do some little booklets next. I just want to show you. Okay, so there's the mat there. And I've also rounded the corners on this as well. I think rounded corners slide in and out of pockets better. So then this little guy here, I've also rounded this little corner here so that it will match up with this. And so then I just have to put some glue on here and on here and pop this guy down like so. Wipe up that glue off the edge. And so now this one's got a little corner pocket. So we've got lots of little pockets on our bases. Now this one here, I'm using a different base. I've put paper clips on everything so that I would remember and I could show you. So this time I'm using, let's get rid of all those. This time I have cut out this D1 base piece and 4 of the D4 mats. And then we just have an E3 belly band with the E8 mat. So I've already attached the E8 mat to the belly band. So, and then I've cut out, let me put these to the side. I've cut out that little booklet and inked around it, and I've already rounded the corners. So then I can just attach my mats on the outside. This is a lot of matting in this video, and I always try to avoid doing matting on videos because I think it's probably not very exciting to watch. At the same time, it's also really nice to see how it looks when it's done. So I'll put that one on there. So if you wanted to put a little closure on this little booklet, you could have put a bit of seam binding or something under this mat, and then you could put it on this side under that mat too and tied it together. I'm actually thinking I might use a little paper clip. I might make some little paper clip dangles or something like that. That could be fun. Okay, so I have some bird cages on the outside. And then on the inside, I'm going to attach this one. That's quite the bit of glue. Okay, mat on here. Then I think I might attach my belly band, and I might just make a best guess on that one. So I'll put some glue on these little tabs. Of course, you could put this belly band on one of these as well. It doesn't have to go on here. I'm just showing you some ideas. Let's have a look. How's that? I can live with that. Give that a little burnish. And then put some glue on this mat. And slide this one. I'm going to slide this one under. I could have stuck it on top, but you know, I thought I'd make it a little bit trickier. Like this, where I can't pick it up. There we go. And slide that one in there like that. I'll get the glue off my fingers. Okay, so then we have a little booklet there. So what I'm going to do is, there's some cutouts that came with this paper line, so I might put a little cutout on there. I was thinking about making a little paper clip dangle to hold it all together, and then I'll pop something in there. So I don't know, let's just stick one of these in here for now. I'll probably make up some more of my little mats to go in here, but that's that one there. So I will snazz that up. But that's another little one. And then we have the same little booklet again, and I've already cut out the mats for that. So let's just put those up there. And that one and that one. So I think let's attach those. Oh, hang on. Stop everything. I just looked to my side and I realised that I'd also cut out one of these. So that is the D2 pocket, and my plan was to have it like a little clip coming up across there like that. I probably shouldn't have rounded that corner, but never mind. So I need to trim off these two short tabs. So let me get out my cutting board. You know, it doesn't matter how much space you have, everything comes closer and closer to you until you don't have any room left. You know, so you start off cleaning your workspace and think, oh, I've got plenty of room. And then quite quickly you don't. Okay, pop those in the bin. Now, I was going to use a little magnet for this, but I didn't bring my magnets here. So I'm just going to pause this video for a second while I go and grab some magnets, and I'll also ink this up so you don't have to watch me do that. So I'll be back in one moment. Right, I'm back. I've just inked around those edges and I found myself some magnets. So my plan was to make this like a little wallet. I'm going to attach this to this side, so, and then I can fold it over. I probably shouldn't have rounded those corners, but I have, so I have to live with it now. So I'm just going to put some glue on this guy here and attach him to this side here. Line him up. Like so. Press it down. Wipe up my glue mess. Okay. Now let's have a look about this rounded corner business. Now I don't like that. I might just round this as well. I don't know that I've ever done that before. Let's do it. Okay. All right. Okay. So my plan is to put a magnet on here. So I need a little bit of paper, a little bit of scrap, and I'm going to put my magnet, I'm going to put it back here so it doesn't interfere with that mat too much. And I'll pop this magnet on there. So hopefully I can get some glue around the mat. Okay, so then I have some mats. And now I have to round all those corners. Oops. Things are falling down from my precarious pile around me. Ink, ink, ink. And then I can pop that down on there. Cover up that magnet. Come on, glue. Make sure I get glue right on that edge where that magnet is. And pop that down on there. Make sure it's really stuck down around that magnet. This is a bit of that coffee stain scrapbook paper. Needs a bit more glue under there, but I will sort that out later. Right, so then I'm going to put my bit of scrap paper on here and drop my magnet on there so I can get the polarity right. A bit of glue on there. Flip that guy over and then pull this up. And there's my magnet there. Perfect! Okay, so this is my cover mat, so let's put that down before that magnet runs away. That's a horrible bit of glue stuck to the end of my glue bottle. I don't usually do videos with my dog in the room. He's doing really well this morning, sleeping away. He's probably not happy that I've turned off the heater though, but the heater's a bit noisy. Okay, so then there's that mat. Okay, so then snap, love it. Need to round the corners on this guy. I only have one more little insert after this one, but I'm hoping that I've given you some ideas and you could go off and use all the different things to make whatever you like. I mean, I could go crazy and put pockets and things everywhere. I just wanted to give you an idea of what you could do. It would make for a very long video though if I did that. That one goes on there. Oh, that is so cute. I really like this paper. I really like it. I'm just going to try and get around that magnet. I might need to put a little bit more glue in there later, but I won't take up your time. Okay, then we have this mat for the back. Whoops. Stick that down quickly. One goes like so. Okay, so that's that. The back of our little booklet. Cute. So on the inside, I've got this mat for here, so let's stick that one on. Pop that one on here. So, and this mat for this side. And then pop that one on here. Okay. So on this bit here I wanted to do a little waterfall, so I have cut out, I've got 5, but I'm not sure 5 are going to fit. Oh, that one's stuck together. There we go, 5 of the waterfall pieces. So these pieces are E4, and then I've cut out the E9 and E10 mats. So the E10 mats are these ones here, and I've just cut them out of white, and I've used my Cricut pen to write insert photo here. And then the tiny little mats I've got on the back here, so it'll be like this, and then it will flip up and you'll see this bit here and then this little squidgy bit here. Okay, so I have got a piece of cardstock that I wanted to attach my waterfall pieces to. So I'm just going to put some glue along here and then line it up on along here, and then I can trim this off to fit when I've got it all on there. So let's put a bit of glue on here. And then I'm just going to line this up at the top. Oh, I've got glue coming out already. I'll line that up. Oh, I'm going to try and line it up with this corner along here. Come on. And there, like so. Press that down. And then the next one is going to go like this. Put glue on here. And line it up on the bottom of this one. Oh, glue. Try not to get glue everywhere. So I tried to save a bit of time by matting ahead, but now I'm really worried my mats are going to get covered in glue. So I'm trying not to let that happen. Normally I would attach the pieces without the mat on them, see, because I don't want to get stuff on my mats. But I just wanted I wanted to do this quickly for you. So I'm sure we can fit 4, so let's go again, put another one on. Glue. So much glue at that end. Nothing at this end. Come on, get up there. Okay. Glue off my finger. I swear that more I try to be neat, the worse I am. Okay. And then pop this one here. Line it up with that bottom one. Should be pretty good. Flip it over, make sure they're all lined up. Looks okay. Let's flip it down, see how it goes. This top one's a little squidgy. Don't know how that happened, but anyway, it has now. Okay, let's do one more and then we better just check to see how many we can get on here. One more. Line that up. Pop it down. Okay. And that glue off. Right, so if I flip them over, white mats, terrible plan for me. Okay. So my little top one's off a little bit. I don't know why. But never mind, I'm sure. Okay, so 4 is going to be our limit, so I'm not going to need that one. So now I'm just going to trim off this section down the bottom here because we don't need that. Might even use my scissors, why not? So I'm just going to trim along here. And then I'm just going to trim this little section down the side here that we don't need. I cannot see where that is. Just trim down the side. Okay, so that will be much easier to stick on our page. Let's get this stuff out the way. Okay, so then I can put my little waterfall in here. Look, it just fits. That's nice. Okay, so just going to put some glue on this bit here. And I'm just going to turn it sideways because I think it might be a little bit easier for me to line up. And I'm going to pop it down like that. Make sure that it's not hanging out of the bottom. Perfect. Alright, so then I'm just going to... Oops, it just moved. Did you see that? Shake these bits down. Wipe up my glue. Lovely. Make sure I haven't got glue oozing out everywhere. And then we have a little waterfall. So I believe this would be a 3x4. Let's have a look. yeah, you can get a 3" by 4" photo in there, so that's awesome. Flip those over, get the goobers off, and we can close it up, and the magnet will hold it shut. How cute is that? Okay, one more. I've got one more. So this again is using the little booklet D1, and I've cut out 4 of the D4 mats. So we have those here. And this time I'm just going to put a pocket in here, this D2 pocket, and I'm just going to use it as a pocket. So for this one we used it to make it a little wallet, but this time I'm just going to use it as a little pocket inside. So this is one super easy. So let's move that out of the way. We'll put this mat on here. Of course, I'm putting this pocket on the inside. You could put it on the outside, you could put it on the back, you could put it on one of the plain one-piece bases. There are lots of options. Right, so I'm just putting that mat on there, and then this guy's going to just be a little pocket. So let's attach the mat straight away to that pocket. I've already inked around the edges of this little mat and the pocket. Like so. Pocket. And then this is going to just fold up. We're just going to fold up these tabs and then just glue them down. So put glue on each of these guys. Whoop. Glue everywhere. Okay, and then this one is going to go down on here. I'll try and line it up. Like so. I'm just going to get it glue off my finger. Okay, I'm just going to make sure I've got it lined up. Give it a good garnish. On there. Okay, so now we have a little pocket there. I get glue out everywhere. No. So then I can put the mat on the other side. So now I need to do is mat these. Come on. And pop it on there like that. And then we just need to mat the front and we're done. So I've got some more butterflies. So I'll do this one, then I've just got a couple of little things to show you that is also part of this little set for a bit of fun. And we're done. And this one. Ooh. That one down. And there's another cute little quick booklet. I love that the mats are already sized and everything. I don't have to work it out. It's awesome. Okay, so there's another little booklet. And again, I might make up a little dingle dangle paper clip maybe to go on the edge there. Don't have any with me, but never mind. Okay, so we have made this one with the pocket. We've made this one, which is a wallet style with a little waterfall inside. We've got this one here that's got the belly band. Then we have our single ones, one with a corner pocket, and of course that corner pocket will also fit on any of these double ones, so I could go ahead and add more pockets to each of those. just this plain one with a bottom pocket, but you know, you can snazz it up. We've got a double pocket on that one. This one we have the little bumpers to hold whatever we've got in place. And then we've got this one with the doors, so they can all go in our little wallet expanding file folder. So let's just pop some things in here. I'll put that one in there. And put this one in here. And this one in here. I was also thinking you could make up a cute little notebook or journal just using this D1 insert, this one here. You could just stitch in some pieces of paper and have a nice little journal or something to go in one of these little pockets. I'll pop that one in there. Pop that one, I might put that one in here. Oh, it's getting pretty chunky already. Put that one in there. I can never do anything except chunky, I tell you what. And then this one, where have we got a gap? In here. Okay, so it's getting pretty expansive now. Isn't that fun? I just love that. Oh, I love it. Okay, so then I just wanted to show you another couple of things that come in the kit, in the set. So I've also included this D3. It's like a giant Rolodex card and it's got its own mat as well. And I just thought they were cute. I just thought it was fun and I wanted to put some in there. So I've cut out 3 of those to go in here, and I might put some decoration or something on there. So we've got those to go in as well. And I really didn't have to do anything to them, but I think they're fun. I'll put one of those in. Sorry, I'll put one of those in the back. And I've got one in there, but nothing in here. I'll put one in here. And put one in here. So once I've put some things in here with little dangly paper clips and stuff, I think it's going to be amazing. Okay, and then the other thing that I wanted to show you was E2. E2 is like a Polaroid style. So this is this one here. This is the size, so you can, well, this, it's 6 by 4, so obviously your photo would be a bit smaller, but I thought that was fun. And then I just shrunk that one down a little bit and made the same thing here. So, you know, I'm going to put a little label or something on there and that'll be cute. And then, yes, this is just one of these E5 3x4s, so I've also made one of those up. So I just wanted to show you those. So I can pop some of these guys in here too, so I feel like they should go in a pocket of something. But this big one can go in a pocket itself, like that. And where is one that I've got? This one here, I haven't put anything in those pockets, so let's just stick this one in here and this one in here. And of course I could stick in some more of my postcards. Fit in there. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we can put all sorts of things in those pockets, and then we can put them in our expanding file folder. Pop those in something else later. So then, as you can see, we've got lots of little inserts in there. It spans. There's absolutely still room for more. Oh, the dog's had enough. Okay, well he's going and so should I. Thanks very much for watching. I hope that you like this little project. I think it's super cute. I love it. I might put some dangles or something on there. This one's a bit long. Yeah, so I used a set of SVGs, so I didn't have to do any of the cutting myself or measuring, and I think it looks really awesome and quite neat looking. So these are available in my Etsy store. Links down below. Thanks very much for watching. I would love it if you subscribe so you could see some more of my projects that I make using SVG files. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for your time. Bye.